Another mobile home removal here in Florida, Lakeland. And I already removed the cover underneath to expose the colony. Quite a beauty. Sorry about the smoke. Let me move it out of the way so it won't interfere with the photos or the film. So, I'll be on my back a little bit underneath here, cutting this stuff out and vacuuming and all that stuff. Alright, here I am back the next morning to do the removal. And I'm about to start vacuuming these bees out of the way so I can cut the comb out. So I won't film but a few seconds of the vacuum, but here we go. Alright, I've been vacuuming and cutting some of the back. You remember those in the earlier photos and film? They have these back wings like that are filled up with nectar. And then all of a sudden it's brood, right here at the edge. So I cut all the honey out of the back. And now this is going to all be brood. Mostly up here, I'm sure mixed in with some nectar. But this is the stuff I'll strap into the hive. And I need to vacuum these bees before I proceed, but they're staying put. I sprayed Honeybee Gone back there so they can't run. And then you can see all these bees gathered right here that I need to vacuum before I start cutting again. But for the most part, I got all the new honeycomb cut out. And I think it's Brazilian pepper for the most part, probably mixed with a little bit of Spanish needle and stuff like that, but it's not all that much. That was the back wings. But, of course, a lot of it needs to be fed back to them, and we'll worry about that later. So there's a little bit of nectar comb left right there. So I'm going to continue vacuuming, and then it looks like I'm going to use a top bar hive today because I'm running out of equipment. And see, here's a bunch of my stabbers ready to go that I've already used previously in years past. I just haven't done these lately that much. See, that's a 1/2 inch hardware cloth that I bend at an angle like that and staple gun it to the bar. And then I cut the ends off the, let's see if you can see that better. See, I cut the ends off so you can stab them. Alright. I'm going to start vacuuming and continue onward. So I have all the comb cut out and put in my top bar hive. bees still in the vacuum. Right now I'm smoking these bees out of here, the ones I haven't vacuumed. You can see all the comb cut out. I don't think there's any that ran in the back. I'm going to double check here real quick too. But I'm about to reunite these bees into this hive after I smoke and Honeybee gone. Alright, time for the reunited section. Not sure how all this insulation gets sucked up, but... Alright, let me look for the queen, too. So it's a couple of nights later, and making the bees settle into my hive using smoke. I just got stung right in the chest. A bee crawled up my jacket. Man, that hurt. Woo! Yikes. Of course, right there. Oh, man. Anyway, I don't know how you guys do removals without suits on and stuff like that. It's just beyond me. Anyway, so they're settling in, and I'm at a Honeybee gone right now, and I'm struggling because I'm having to use an alternate mixture, which, by the way, does not work. There's no substitutes that work. I'm going to have to order more Honeybee gone. And it would make my life a lot easier right now to keep bees from going back under the mobile home and all that kind of stuff, and off the side of my hive, and on and on. It's just a tool I can't do without. So let's go ahead and take a look underneath this. Oh, my light's not on. But you can tell there's pretty much no bees under here. I'm going to restart the video and... Alright, so here's another view with the light turned on this time. No bees under here. Maybe one or two at the most or something like that, but all the comb cut out. No bees back there. And again, since I don't have Honeybee going, I'm getting killed with this kind of stuff right here. These bees hanging out on my hive where they shouldn't be, as opposed to the entrance. So I actually brought a sheet because I knew that was going to happen. And I'm going to just wrap them up and take them down the street when I have to go. Alright. Alright. Got them home safe and sound in this sheet. And now I'm about to unwrap them. I'm running out of room back here, folks. I'm having to stack things like it's Brooklyn, New York. It's just some other stuff going on with some of my other hives. By the way, no treatments, folks. Anybody want to argue about treatments and how my bees are going to die from varroa without treatments, just come visit me in Lakeland, Florida. You know, if you want to treat your bees, go ahead and keep doing it, but I'm just preaching you don't need to be on that treadmill. It's all about feral genetics. So, anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and unwrap these. I stuffed insulation up here in those voids so the bees can't build again, and I'm about to place the plastic back up over them. Alright, I put insulation in all 3 of these rows, you know, several feet back, and I put the plastic back over it, and it should be good to go. I mean, even if there was a little opening in there right now, they can't build anything because insulation's taking up that space. Okay. Alright, so this cutout, I'm tracking it about 4 days later. I gave them supplies from another hive as far as eggs and larvae, just in case I didn't find the queen or she didn't make it, but she did. I haven't seen her yet, but you can see all of these eggs in here. So obviously they couldn't raise a queen in 4 or 5 days. That would take about 3 weeks to have a laying queen. So I'll probably see her in here during this inspection and put her on film. But in the meantime, there's eggs in here, so she made it. She made it. Alright, there she is. The queen made it. I had my doubts she was in there on this removal. I don't know, it was because they could have organized themselves maybe a little better. But she's in there. Way to go. Alright, I'm going to put her back in and quit harassing.